I'm sure you've heard of the quintessential Pandha Rassa of Kolhapur, but I'm also sure you've not heard of the Kheemeyache Gole Pandhra Rassa, which is also a divine dish. Hi, this is Smita Deo, and on today's delicious journey, we're going to make the Kheemeyache Gole Pandhra Rassa. So first we'll make the Kheemeyache Gole. For that I'm going to heat half a cup of oil. And now while the oil is getting hot, we're going to prepare the mixture for the Kheemeyache Gole. Here I have 750 grams of mutton keema. To that we'll add a teaspoon of turmeric powder, 2 tablespoons of red chilli powder, 2 tablespoons of kanda lasun masala, a tablespoon of ginger paste, a tablespoon of garlic paste and some salt to taste. Now let's mix this well. Now let's make the lemon-sized balls. And we'll place each of them in the hot oil. So Abhinay's grandma had a very unique way of frying these keema balls. So she used to just place them in the pan like the way I have done, and then she used to cover it and cook it. Now I'm going to show this process to you step by step, where you don't use too much oil when you're frying these keema balls. So now we've simply covered it and we're going to cook it for at least 10 minutes till all the keema releases its juices, cooks into it, and the oil is also released after that. Yeah. As I had told you, the keema will release its juices and it will also get cooked in it. So now you can gently just turn these keema balls without breaking them. We'll cover this again and now we'll cook this till all the water is evaporated and the oil is floating on the top. As I had mentioned earlier, the oil has started floating on the top and the the balls have got cooked. So now it's time to make the Pandha Rassa. So what we're going to do is grind 1/4 cup of cashew nut that is soaked along with 1 teaspoon of poppy seeds. Now if you do not get poppy seeds easily available where you are, it's okay, you can skip that. Yeah. So I'm going to add this, and then we're going to add half a cup of freshly grated coconut. And we're going to grind this to a fine paste. We'll add some water to this. This is the right consistency that we need. You can see this. It's nice and fine. Since we had soaked the cashew nuts and the poppy seeds for almost 2 hours, the paste also became very fine. Now we'll add this to the Kheemeyache Gole. I'll quickly add a cup of water to this. I've just rinsed the jar that I have used to grind the coconut. So I'm going to add the water from there only. And here I have half a liter of thick coconut milk. So I'm going to add that as well. Now the coconut milk that I have used is ready-made, but if you make it at home, it really turns out even better, but today I just didn't have the time. So if you are also too busy to make fresh coconut milk, you can always use ready-made as well. Now I'm going to add another cup of water to this, and now we'll quickly add some salt. Now be careful while you're adding salt, because also the keema releases the salt in the oil, right? So you can always adjust it later. And now I'm going to increase the flame from a medium to a medium high. Between that, I'm just going to gently mix this. And now we'll bring the curry to a boil. We gave this a good boil. Now we'll shut the flame and we'll plate this dish. And normally we serve this with a brown bhaat. Brown bhaat is not the brown rice, the traditional brown rice, but this is a rice that is caramelized with onions and made a little sweetish, which also gives a beautiful brown color to this. So we normally have the Kheemeyache Gole in Pandha Rassa with the brown bhaat. Do try this recipe, let me know, and subscribe to Smita Deo.